Hello and welcome back to All the Mods 10. Today we are finally going to be touching on modern industrialization. That's right, that funny, funky mod that everyone's talking about is kind of looks like Greg Tag IC2, kind of like that, but it's always a little bit special. So if you look at modern industrialization, it has all of this stuff in there, and it kind of looks like IC2. Look at this. We have uranium rods for the nuclear reaction stuff, and we have I guess quarries and drills, and we have pipes, fluid pipes, that sort of thing, and we have steam boilers. Yeah, well, we're going to be making the simple stuff right now because that's all we have right now. We're just starting out, and we gotta start from step one. So, uh, when you're starting out, we need to do everything manually. So that means we need to make something called a forge hammer, which is right there, right there. So you right click that, and it gives you a little interface when you put your little hammer here, and then you put your materials here, and then you can make stuff out of that. So let's go ahead and get some, let's say copper. There we go. Got some copper, and you put that right there. There's a couple of things you can make out of copper. You can make copper bolts, curved plates, double ingots, dust, plates, rings, and copper rods. But of course, this is doing it manually because in the future where you have machines to do that for you, it'll probably give you a little bit more. It'll probably give you a little bit more. But of course, if you use your hammer, put that right there, it might give you a little bit more. Look at that, 4 copper bolts. So if I take away the hammer, it gives you 2 copper bolts. And with the hammer, it gives you 2 copper rings, gives you 2 copper rods, where you take the hammer away, it only gives you 1. So yeah, that's useful. But of course, you can't put mending or breaking on your hammer. You gotta keep making them. You gotta keep making them if they break. So let's put this back here. All right, so I'm gonna be using my netherite hammer because that's the highest hammer you can get. You look at the hammers. You have, let's see what we have here. We have diamond hammer, iron hammer, netherite hammer, and a steel hammer. So I am guessing the netherite hammer is the top of the crop, maybe? Or maybe it's steel hammer. I'm not sure. But make a hammer, and you make short work of that. So let's take a look at what machines we can make first. Well, first of all, let's make some bronze because the starting machines are made of bronze. So in order to get bronze, let's take a look at the bronze ingots. And you need bronze dust. There are a couple of bronze dust in here. There's one from all the ores. There's one from mechanism. And there's one from modern industrialization. And do I see any other dust on here anywhere? No. I guess there's just 3, right? Maybe it's 4. Yeah, I'm missing one. Well, who knows? So in order to make bronze dust, we'll be using the all the ore stuff because it's just slightly easier, just slightly. And you need copper dust and you need tin dust. But of course, let's take a look at how you make bronze dust in mechanism. Well, you need a metallurgic infuser with the tin and the copper. You put it in there and you get bronze dust. And let's see, you crush that. You crush bronze ingots back into bronze dust, so you can do that with mechanism. How do you make bronze dust in modern industrialization? Let's see. I guess you can craft that. But then again, does it give you the modern industrialization version? I think it does. I think it does. Of course, if you use a mixer, you can make bronze dust that way, and you make tiny dust out of the bronze as well. Okay, great. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna get some copper dust and some tin dust. And we already have some copper dust prepared at the ready. And this is what, all yours? Yeah, screw that. Let me get the mechanism one. There we go. We got some mechanism one. And we'll see if that works. And we'll get some tin dust. Let's see, tin dust. Here we go. And what is this? All the ores. We're going to mix and match everything right now. So here's some mechanism copper dust. Here's some tin dust. And look at that. It gives you modern industrialization. Fancy. All right, so with this dust, we can go ahead and use the furnace. Now we can make bronze ingots. And of course, it's the modern industrialization version. And you put that inside the hammer, the forge hammer. You make a couple of fancy stuff like that. Bronze bolts, curved plates, bronze double ingots. You can convert to bronze dust. Why the heck not? And if you use the hammer, you probably get slightly more. So let's go ahead and make some machines. So the first machine we'll be making is the bronze boiler. Right there. We're going to go ahead and bookmark that. And let's see what we need. We need bronze plates, we need a furnace, fire clay bricks, and a bronze tank. Okay, so how do you make bronze plates? Let's see. There's all the other plates. There's railcraft. We have railcraft in here, of course. There's the bronze plate from modern industrialization. So we can use the forge hammer to begin with in order to make our plate. So let's go ahead and do that. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Of course, you don't have to use a netherite hammer. When you're starting out, you probably only have access to iron hammers. All right, so we got 4 bronze plates. Let's see, what else do we need? Bronze tank. All right, so we need 8 more. Put that back in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There we go. All right, we're gonna need some glass. A couple of glass here. All right, let's make a bronze tank. There we go. And then what else do we need? Need a furnace, okay. All right, some furnaces. And then we're going to need fire clay bricks. So how do you get fire clay brick? We need fire clay dust. And how do you get that? You need brick dust and a clay ball. How do you get brick dust? You can put that in the forge hammer with the bricks. Of course, you can use a macerator if you already made one somehow. Let's see. All right, tiny brick dust, bricks. Okay, let's get some clay. Okay, here's some clay. And then we're going to go to the furnace, make some bricks. There we go. And you may have noticed that we already have a bronze macerator right here. So we're just going to nick that. And we're going to use it later. But of course, we can't just use the bronze macerator right off the bat. We need to power it for some way. But we can't do that right now. So let's continue making our bronze boiler. Because that is what is used to make steam in order to power our machines. Okay, fire clay bricks. Let's see. We're going to need to crush this using the forge hammer. So we'll do that. But can we get extra if we do that? Ah, yes. We can get the brick dust right there. There we go. All right. And then we can, I believe we can combine it right now. Okay, there we go. Fire clay dust. Then we'll go back to our furnace. Fire a bunch of these. Then we can go ahead and make fire clay bricks. And then we can make a bronze boiler. Right? There we go. Alright, here's our bronze boiler. I'll go over here. Then we'll set this up right now. Alright, so you right click this. You may notice that it requires water. And it requires some kind of fuel. It has a temperature gauge. And some kind of steam output thingamajiggy right here. So we're going to need to make a water pump. Let's pump it up. All right, so let's see. Where is it? Here we go. Bronze water pump. Now, we don't have to make this. We can use any other pump to pump things into that. But since we're already, in it deep with the modern industrialization stuff, we're just going to go ahead and make it anyway and see how that works. So what we're going to do is we're going to need bronze machine casing, more plates. We're going to need bronze gears as well, more bronze and stuff. And let's see, what else? We need copper rotors. Oh, look at this. We need copper bolts, copper blades, and copper rings. All right, so let's go back to the forge hammer and put some copper in. Let's see, copper rings. We'll get a couple of those. Copper rods. We'll get a couple of those. Copper bolts. And let's see, curved plates. Why the heck not? And let's see, plates. All right, there we go. That might be able to make us something. All right, copper gears. How the heck do you make that? You just need regular old ingots. Okay, copper gears. And we'll make 14 of these. Okay, let's see. What were we making? Yes, the pump. Go ahead, bookmark that. All right, what do we need? Copper rotors. Now, can we make these? The bronze water pump. Okay. Copper rotors. We're missing the copper blades. All right, here we go. Okay, we got some blades here. Copper rotors. And what else do we need? We need another bronze tank. And let's see, bronze machine casing. Okay, bronze gears. And there we go, bronze machine casing. And finally, bronze water pump. Fluid pipes? How the heck do you make fluid pipes again? Let me see. All right, so you need bronze curve plates, copper rotors, and glass panes. I guess I made these earlier, so here we go. All right, so we got bronze water pump. So we're going to need some of that fluid pipe. There we go. Okay, go back here. Then we're going to dig a hole right in the back. Put that down there. All right, so let's see. Bronze water pump. Right. In order to power this water pump, you're going to need steam. So we're going to have to start this bronze boiler first in order to provide steam to the water pump so the water pump can work and pump the water back into the boiler so it can make even more steam. Right. All right. So let us get some of these fluid pipes right there. And can I make different colored pipes out of this? The black ones. All right. That looks like the easiest. Let's get a couple of black ones. Okay, there we go. Now, since we have different color pipes and different item pipes and some other pipes, we can do this. Look at that. It's all in the same block. Kind of like Ender IO. Isn't that great? Now, of course, if you want to mine this up, and you need to mine up only one pipe or whatever, it's in your best interest to make a wrench or some kind of tool that's in here that can do just that. So here we go. We have a wrench. There we go. And we can go ahead and mine this up. Or configure it if you want to. There we go. All right. So let us go ahead and pipe this up. All right, there we go. All right, next we'll get some coal. And then we'll get a bucket. Wait, I have one here. Whoops, not like that. Guess it doesn't work with a tank, does it? Yeah. Oh, okay, that works. Put it all in there. Okay, 8 buckets. We got 8 buckets. Now, next, we're going to put the coal in, and now it's creating steam. Okay, great. Now, we need to configure the side to be an output. Let's see, can I configure the pipe as well? Is that like, hold on. Yeah? Ah, there we go. Okay, great. All right, now the pump's working. Right-click that, and you can see it's pumping up water. It's receiving steam from the boiler. And what we can do next is we're going to use another pipe, which is different color. And we're going to route that, and we're going to route the water back into the boiler. Okay. Then we're just going to right-click this pipe to be an output. There we go. and then this should be receiving water. All right, okay. It's receiving water. And the temperature is rising. Hopefully it doesn't explode around nothing. All right, now that we got water and steam going, we can also go ahead and right-click this little thing right here. And then we can make a priority of 10 because we want the steam that's provided by the boiler to go in here first and foremost. Because without the water, the bronze boiler can't make any more steam to power the rest of the machines. All right, so what we can do is put our macerator down, and we can just do this. Put it right next to the boiler, and it'll have steam. Look at that. Of course, we can always use the pipes if it's like, not next to a damn thing. So what we can do is we can go ahead and get some ores that we have just lying around, waiting to be processed. And I'm not quite sure where I placed it. Let's look in the network. And look for ore. And let's see, what do we have here? Let's look for some vanilla ores. Let's see, zinc. That's more zinc. Sulfur. Ah, here we go. Iron ore. So, of course, what the macerator does, if you remember back in the IC2 days, well, it's a basic ore doubling, really. So we're going to put this iron ore block right there, and it'll start doing its magic, and it'll give us at least 2. At least 2. Oh, it gave us 3. Why the heck not? So, let's put the rest in there, and we'll let that go. And of course, once you get that, you can always put that in the furnace or whatever, and then smelt it into iron. And is there any other process that we can do from here that would give us even more? Well, of course, you can always crush it into 2 dust from 1 iron ore. You can do that in the forge hammer. You can put 3 raw iron, and then using the hammer, you can get 4 iron dust. You get a bonus. You get a bonus one. You get an extra one right there. Let's see, what else? 6 will give you 8 in the centrifuge. And what else can we do? I mean, you can always go back to mechanism and put that in the purification chamber. And then double it again. Why the heck not? But of course, right now, the macerator will just take you whatever iron ore blocks that you have and give you at least 2 of those. And look at that. We put in 8 iron ore blocks, and it gave us 24 raw iron. So if you put that in the furnace, we'll get 24 ingots. Or you can process it even further. And, put it through mechanism, put it in the purification chamber, and then you can just double it again. Fancy. Iron. There we go. 48 clumps. And we can go ahead and put that into the crusher. Put that into the enrichment chamber. And then finally put that back into the furnace. There we go. And from 8 iron ore blocks, we got 48 iron ingots. It can go up if you wanted to, but of course, it'll take a lot more resources, a lot more time, and, well, a lot more time. And, yeah, there's our iron. Alright, so now that we got our bronze macerator, we can go ahead and get some gunpowder. There we go. And then we can always overclock something. I'm not sure which one. Is it the macerator or the boiler? I believe it's the boiler, right? Let me just yes, you can overclock your boiler. I mean your macerator. Can you do that to the boiler? No, you can't. You can only do it to the macerator and other machines as well. Certain machines. So you right click that, it'll overclock this, and then let me get some more ores. Let's see, which vanilla stuff do I have? Ah, copper. I have a bunch of that. So let's put that in there. Oh, look at that. It's going a lot faster. Nice. So if I put even more in there, does it make it go faster, or does it like increase the clock? Okay, it only increases the time that it's overclocked for. Oh, yeah, that's really good. All right, so yeah, that's the bronze macerator. All right, so next, what we're going to do is make the bronze compressor. And what the bronze compressor does is, well, it compresses certain ingots into plates. So you don't have to do it through the forge hammer. All right, so bronze compressor. Let's see how you make that. Nope, not that one. Okay, bronze compressor. We're going to need some bronze machine casing. More of these gears. Then bronze machine casing. Okay. And then what else do we need? We need a forge hammer of all things. Okay, there we go. And then bronze compressor. Now we'll put that right next to that thing. Okay, it's receiving steam. Let's put an iron ingot in it and see what it gives us. There we go. We got a plate. Wonderful. No more going through to the forge hammer for plates. So that's what the compressor does. And of course, we can always check the recipe for the compressor and see what you can make out of that one. So you press U on that, and you see all the recipes you can make. Look at that. All 21 tabs of it. All right, so next, what we're going to do is we'll be making the bronze furnace because why not? I mean, can't be any better than the iron furnace. I mean, yeah, so bronze furnace. There we go. We'll bookmark that one. And looks a little bit easier to make. Did we make one yet? No, I don't think so, right? Here we go. Bronze furnace. Because it looks very similar to the boiler. There we go. Bronze furnace. All right, so we're going to need to move these things aside here. So we're going to get rid of that. Get rid of that. And what we're going to do is we're going to make another tank. Here we go. And then we're going to put it right on top of the bronze boiler. And look at that. It's holding some steam. So what we're going to do is we're going to reroute the steam from the tank here. And I'm going to need some more pipes here. Okay, pipe. Let's see, pipes. Here we go. Fluid pipes. Yellow fluid pipes. Here we go. Okay, that is that one and that one. All right, so we're missing a whole bunch of that. Put this down first. And put this away. And this won't need needing those. Okay, let's see. Do I have any pipes in here? No, I don't. Okay, fluid pipes here. And what do we need? Okay, we need a bronze curved plates. All right, let's go back to the forge hammer. Okay, put that in there. Put that in there. And let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, what else do we need? We're going to need some copper rotors. And we're going to need some copper blades, copper rings, and bolts. Let's see, copper rings and copper plates. Let's see, where's the blades? Here we go. Here's the blades. And I believe that's copper rod. Okay, there we go. Copper blades. And we'll put that let's put that in the network here. Okay, where's the pipes again? Okay, fluid pipes. Let's bookmark that. Okay, copper rotors. Okay, there we go. And can we make another one? No, we cannot. Copper blades. Can we make these? Okay, great. Now can we make it? No, copper bolts. All right, let's get some more copper bolts. Let's see, what's this? Copper bolts. Okay. Put that in there. And there we go. Copper rotor. And then finally, no? Still no? What is this? Glass panes? All right, glass panes. Okay, there we go. Let's make a whole bunch of it. There we go. All right, 16 fluid pipes. And then what we're going to do is we're going to need some black dye. Put that there. Now we got the black pipes. Okay. Where are we going? Where the heck are we going? Oh, there it is. All right. Put a pipe there. And put a pipe there. And take our wrench. Get rid of that. If we can. Come on. There we go. All right. So that is... Can't even see the arrow. I think that's okay. All right. Still has steam. Okay. 8,000. Okay, great. All right. So that's coming out of there. And go ahead and make some more fluid pipes there. Okay, great. Then we'll get these machines. And we'll put them back in there, even though that's like right next to each other. Okay, there. Yeah, that should work. That one surely has steam. That one has steam. Okay, great. All right, macerator and the furnace. And of course, the compressor. All right, that's working. Okay, that's working. All right, great. So next, we dealt with the pipes. We have pipes already, so great. Next, let's see. We made the bronze water pipes. Okay, we made the tanks. Ah, there's something interesting that we can make, and that would be the barrels. Yeah, we can make a bronze barrel. The iron barrels can store up to 1 stack. Bronze barrels, 32 stacks. Steel is 128. Aluminum is 512. Stainless steel, 2048. Titanium, 8192. Quantum barrels, whatever number that is. Creative barrel, of course. So yeah, you can make a whole bunch of barrels like that if you want to. But we're not going to do that. We have the drawers to play around with. And besides, the drawers are easier to make. So we want to skip that for now and deal with that later. All right, next, we're going to make a bronze mixer. And this should be able to let you make bronze a little bit easier. Bronze dust anyway. So let's go ahead and look at the mixer. Here we go, bronze mixer. Going to bookmark that. And let's see what we need. Of course, more of the copper rotors, which is a little bit annoying to make at this point. So if you can, you should totally automate that in the future. Let's see, what do we need? Copper curved plates. Let's make a whole bunch of this right now. Let's get some more copper. Let's see, we have so much of this stuff. Okay, let's get a couple of these copper. And we'll go ahead and process this stuff. And how much O2 do we have? Not enough. It's never enough O2 in here. Yep, quickly going down. We're going to have to ramp up the power supply. So we can speed this up so we can get even more O2. Is it done? Yep, it's going down. It's going down fast. Come on, you can do it. Oh, it's not going to make it. Yep, it's empty. Oh well, we tried. All right, we're going to put these back in here. We're going to get our clumps. All right, put that into the crusher. Take a bunch of these. Put that in the enrichment chamber. All right, take a couple of that. That's the furnace. And there you go. We have some of it. Let that cook for a while. Let's go back to here. And where's our hammer? Here we go. Here's our hammer. And we make some curved plates already. Let's get some copper bolts. Make a heck of a lot of bolts right there. Let's see. Let's get some copper rings. And our hammer is about to break. The copper rods? Sure, why not? And it broke. Okay. Well, we can still use the... we can still make copper rods without the hammer. So that's great. Alright, let's put these in here. And we should be able to get some copper rotors. No, we gotta make the blades first. Of course we do. Okay, blades. Make a couple of these. And then what are we missing now? Okay, the copper rotors. Okay, bronze casing. And copper gears. Of course, we're out of copper. Alright, let's see. Where was that? Get some of this. Put that in here. Okay, put that into here. Okay, great. Alright, now what do we need? The gears, of course. Put that in there. And then we have a bronze mixer. Okay, let's go over here. Put that here. And do we have any more pipes? Hey, there we go. We have our mixer. So, of course, if you press U on the mixer, here's the stuff that you can make out of that. You can mix lead dust with antimony to get battery alloy dust. You can mix, obviously, copper dust and tin dust in order to make 4 bronze dust. But, of course, let's go back to the forge hammer and see... does that make bronze dust in here? Or no? I don't think so. Alright, let's press U on that. Go back to here. And the bronze dust. So if you were to make that regularly without that, how much does it give you? 3. It gives you 3 for that. But if you go to the forge hammer, what is that? That's ingots and the dust. Okay. Macerator, the mixer gives you 4 as opposed to 3 in the crafting bench. Okay, that's great. So you get 1 bonus dust out of that if you use the mixer. Okay, let's see. Steam's still holding on. Okay, great. Alright, great. So yeah, that's the mixer. What else can you make out of that? Let's see, more tiny dust. You make 2, whatever that word is. Let's see, gold dust and silver dust. Electrum dust. Oh, you can make electrum. Look at that. We have over 100 pages of stuff that you can make. Look at that. I saw pipes in there. I saw beds. I saw dyes, carpets, whatnot. You can mix a lot of things in here. A lot of things. Okay, great. We have one. We have a mixer. All right, so next, what we can make is, we're finally going to go ahead and make a multi-block structure, and that is the coke oven. So let's take a look at that. And let's see, coke oven. There we go. And of course, Railcraft Reborn has been recently added, so I don't know how that can relate to modern industrialization. I hope it can relate to it in some way. So, but we're going to stick with the modern industrialization mod for now. And we're going to go ahead and make the coke oven. And we'll see what we can do with that. All right, coke oven. We need a whole bunch of bricks and a furnace. 6. We have 6 bricks. Okay. But what happened to all the clay? Here we go. Here's some clay. Okay, put that in here. Yeah, great. All right, so let's go ahead and make our coke oven. And let's see, where was that? Okay, we'll bookmark that, and do that. Okay. So, of course, it is going to be some kind of cuboid type of block thingamajiggy. And we're going to put that in the back somewhere. And let's raise it up, because there's a reason for that. And we're going to put that right there. Now, of course, if you hold the wrench, it'll tell you what blocks is needed and where to place it. So it's a 3x3 cube, and takes a bunch of bricks. And first of all, let's get rid of this one. And we can put that now offhand just to see what's going on. And we'll just follow along. And we'll need some more bricks. All right, there we go. Of course, as you can see, if you keep right-clicking it and you're missing a block, it'll tell you that it's invalid. But if you click the coke oven, and it'll say status active and shape valid, you know you've done something right. And of course, it's hollow, and there's a hole at the top. All right, so can I go in it? Okay, I can go in it. Great. All right, so there is no particular slot that you can place stuff in if you right-click it. But of course, it's not really done yet because you're going to need some bronze item input and output latches and a fluid input and output latches as well. Go ahead and make those. Okay, input. Get some input stuff. See the bronze versions and the let's see, this one's fluid, this one's an item, so let's bookmark these. Okay. And then we're gonna need the output as well. See, this is item and the output. Okay. Alright, so how do you make the bronze item input hatch? More bronze machine casing. Okay, well, we're gonna need a whole bunch of plates now. So let's go ahead and use our fancy new compressor. And we'll put some bronze in there. It's going to give us some bronze plates. There we go. Let's put that away and put these away. And this away. And probably this away. Okay, so go ahead and get some gunpowder. And we can probably overclock this, right? Ah, yes we can. Make it go a lot faster. Okay, that is going to be one bronze machine casing. And we're going to need some bronze gears. Okay, there we go. All right, bronze machine casing. Then we're going to need a hopper. What is this? Item output. Okay, cool. All right, bronze item input hatch. And get some more plates here. Then next, we'll need the fluid input. So we're gonna need a tank. Fluid input. Can we make another one? Okay, here we go. Bronze casing. And fluid input hatch. Okay. Now the item output one, which is more of this stuff. Although I need some more plates here. You know what? Let me put some more in. Okay, let's see. Item output. Okay, here we go. Item output. Then the fluid one. Okay, let's see. Put that like that. No gears. Okay, the gears. That in there. Then we're going to need another tank. Then we're going to need more plates. Put the rest of that in there. Okay, there we go. Fluid output hatch. Okay, let's see where we're going to put this stuff. We're going to need... What the heck are we going to need? We're probably going to need the steam. And then the items can probably put... go on the right side. Okay, yeah. Let's get rid of these two. And we'll put the fluid input right there. And then the fluid output can go, I don't know, right there. And the items. Let's see, item input hatch. We'll put that there. Then the output hatch will go right there. Is it valid? Okay, it's valid. And then you see the recipes of the coke oven. And you can put coal in it, and it gives you coke dust or coke. Interesting. This is coal, and this is coal dust. So it gives you coke right there. This is creosote, coke dust, and creosote. Okay, so what can we do with the coke dust? Okay, coke dust. You can put that in the compressor to give you coke. You can put that into the mixer to give you raw synthetic oil. Now, the synthetic oil is kind of important because you can use that to make synthetic oil. And then from synthetic oil, you can, let's see, make various dyes with it. And let's see, come on, give me the important stuff. Give me the important stuff. Here we go. We can make rubber sheets out of that. And with the rubber sheets, we can make circuit boards, we can make conveyor belts, capacitors, and whatnot. And that's used to make even more better machines and in the future. So if you go all the way back here, and let's take a look at coke and see what that does. See, what can we do with that? Well, it's a solid fuel, so that's great. So yeah, it doesn't really give us that much. So we're going to be using the coal dust. But then again, let's see. How do you convert this in coal dust? We use the macerator. We can do coal into coal dust. Okay, great. So we can use the macerator. Gives a whole bunch of coal dust. Then we put that into the coke oven and to give us coal dust. All right, where's the macerator? Here we go. That's a macerator. We got a stack of coal here. Put that right in there. We're going to overclock this thing. Spewing black smoke out into the atmosphere, which is fantastic. And what we can do is, can I right click this and it'll go in? Bronze input hatch. Can I do this? No, no, that's fluid. Input hatch. Here we go. Does that work that way? Okay. Let's go ahead and put in steam. I'm out of the black fluid cables. I mean pipes. And now let's see, that's fluid input, so let's do that. And we're going to convert the rest of this into black. Okay, black. Okay, here we go, black dye. All right, that should work. Okay, it's working. Now, is that going in there? Okay, one coal dust went in, and should be making coke dust. I wonder how long it takes. Progress. All right, so you can right-click it and see the progress of it. Almost there. Now, can I hit it with gunpowder? No. Okay. Oh, I can. Okay, great. I don't know if that went any faster though. Oh, here we go. Coke dust. We have one coke dust. Fantastic. Let's right click again. I don't know if that does anything. I hope so. Let's see. How much time does this have? It's 25 minutes. This one has 28. Okay, great. All right, so now that we have our coke oven, we can let's see, what else can we do? I guess we can make that, we can use that to make creosote. So let's see how you make that. What is this? Uncooked steel dust. You can make that. Okay, great. You can make steel like that. Let's see what else you can make. Mixer. You can make synthetic oil. What else can we make? Okay. All right. So let's look up creosote. See, creosote. So that's creosote bucket. That's creosote. Modern industrialization. Okay. Now, how the heck do you make that? Coke oven. Ah, right. It comes out of here, doesn't it? Where is that? Oh, here we go. We have 500 millibuckets of creosote. All right, so what can I do with this? Let's see, creosote. We can put that through the assembler. And you make power rails and stuff like that. Is this railcraft? No. Okay, that's modern. We can make a couple of rails. Okay, we can put that into the mixer and we make lubricant. Another important thing that we can use in the cutting machine in order to make us a bunch of wooden stuff. And come on, show me something important. Ah, look at that. Bronze rods, bolts. This, the other components of modern, the basic components and stuff that you can make through the cutting machine. Okay, let's go ahead and make a cutting machine, shall we? But, of course, we probably need to make something else first. but we're gonna take a look anyway. Bronze cutting machine. We're gonna bookmark that and see how you make that. All right, can we make that right now? Oh, we can. Okay, great. Okay, we're gonna put that up here. Does that work if I put it up here? No. Okay. Let me get another one. Put that right there, and put that right there. Okay. All right. It has steam. Now this is the bronze cutting machine, and let's see the recipes. And of course, it requires lubricant. Look at that, all that lubricant. Look at all that. It's like full-on lubricant for all of these recipes. Okay, well. All right, so there's no doubt that we need lubricant for at least one of those items. So, with the creosote, we need to put that through what? Yeah, we need to put that through the mixer. And are we doing anything else with the mixer besides that? Okay. All right, so maybe we should move that mixer over there somehow. But then again, we might need that for something else, because all the other recipes in here doesn't require it. Sometimes it requires water, sometimes it requires lubricant. This synthetic oil, what is this? This is benzene. Benzene, more benzene stuff. This is 82 pages of stuff. What is this? Naphtha. Water and lava. Oh, interesting. Very interesting. Plant oil. So it accepts various types of liquids and stuff like that. But you know what? Let me get this. And we'll attempt to move that over here. And let's see. Can I just put it right next to each other? It'll take creosote. Okay, let's see. Auto eject. Enabled, right? Can I... Let's see. Item auto eject disabled. Auto eject enabled. Okay, that's probably not good. Oh, this side. Okay, fine. I'll put it on this side. But can I wrench it just to put it on this side? There we go. Okay. Right there. And look at that. We have creosote. Great. Now, how many millibuckets of creosote do I need in order to make, let's say, lubricant? Oh, only 500 millibuckets? Okay, great. Get some redstone. Redstone. Some of that. Put that right there. Yeah? Does that work? The mixer. 500 millibuckets of creosote. Redstone dust. Uh-huh. Doesn't have steam. Okay. That, and put that right there. Okay. Now, does it work? Okay, it's working. You can see it mix it around inside. And there we go. 500 millibuckets of lubricant. And we can use this lubricant, put it back into our cutting machine. And we can make a whole bunch of stuff. All right, so let's make a cutting machine. Did we make a cutting machine? Oh, here it is. Okay, great. And now we'll get this one. And let's see. Oh, we'll put that right there. Let's see, cutting machine. Okay. And then we'll auto eject that one. And it's not going in here, is it? Get rid of that. Nope, this way. Okay. Then we'll put that right there. Okay, great. We got some lubricant. Now, what can we do with 500 buckets of lubricant? Doesn't really tell you, does it? Okay, let's pick something from here. Can we put in a copper ingot and give us copper rods? All right, let's do that. Maybe a bronze. Let's do a bronze. Does it do that? Let's see. Crusher, metal rolling. Okay, compressor, cutting machine. That should give us bronze rods for 1 ingot, but I don't know how much millibuckets this is. Yeah, don't really know. It's probably like a bucket or something. Probably a bucket. It's probably a bucket. Show recipes. 1 millibuckets. Okay, what is this? Curious. Oh, of course. The steam. I keep forgetting about that. No wonder it didn't work. Okay, now it's working. Now it's working. It's like 1 millibucket just to make that. Okay. Okay. You can make a few, but don't end up wasting it all. Alright, so that is the cutting machine. And already we are one more component down just to avoid using the forge hammer. So anyway, next we're going to make a blast furnace because what's a coke oven without its blast furnace? So let's go ahead and make that modern and blast. There we go. All right, so we have the steam blast furnace. Since we have steam, we're going to be using the steam blast furnace because there is the electric versions after all. All right, let's bookmark this. Okay, and then let's see how you make that. Oh, of course, more fire clay bricks. And we'll need a whole bunch of these as well. All right, we'll need a blast furnace. What is this? Spoof stone, of all things. Okay. Stone. Stone is absolutely not an issue. We have over 264,000 stone, thanks to our cave creeper spawner. All right, let's go ahead and go back to our furnace here. Even though that we have a furnace over there, this one's way faster. Smooth stone. Okay, that right there. Here we go, blast furnace. And here we go. All right, let's make a whole bunch of these, but we don't have any more fire clay. Okay, clay balls. And then what else do we need? Wait a minute, what is this? Give me that. Okay, put these in here. Hopefully that's enough. Okay, put that there, put that there. All right, hopefully that's enough. Okay. All right, same thing as the coke oven. This is a multi-block structure. We'll put that right there. Again, we're going to be elevating that. Hold our wrench in the offhand, and you'll see how to build the damn thing. All right, put that there, there, there. And it's 1 block taller, although you could make it bigger if you want. You can even piggyback off of the first one if you want to. Put it on the side and then put like another blast furnace next to each other. You can totally do that if you want to. Here's 1 blast furnace, and then you put that on the side right here, and it'll share 1 wall. Then you put another one next to it, and then you share another wall. But beware of where you put your hatches. So that's a thing. So is this valid? Okay, that's valid. We'll just build one for now. We'll just build one for now. All right. So what do we need for this thing? Do we need to power it with steam? Well, it's a steam blast furnace, so I would imagine so. But of course, we're gonna need more pipes. Again with the pipes. All right. Let's go ahead and make some more fluid pipes. We'll need curved plates. Now, can we make this through a machine already? Oh, compressor. Well, I guess we can use our compressor. There is a bending machine we can make in order to make curved plates. But of course, we can totally use our compressor to do that. So let's go ahead and make some bronze plates. Let's see, compressor. Here we go. Here's the compressor. We have 56 of these things. We're going to put half of these back in. Was it 15 minutes of overclock left? Okay, we're going to make a bunch of curved plates there. And let's see, 16 of that. We're going to need some more copper rotors. Can we use a machine to make this too? Oh, we need an assembler for that, huh? And it doesn't look like a bronze version. Okay, I think we have enough. All right, so go back to here. More rotors. All right, there we go. 16 more fluid pipes. And then again, we're going to make the black ones because we kind of committed to the black ones. All right, there we go. And what we can do is we're going to need more fluid hatches and stuff like that. All right, so we're going to make that steam blast furnace. Okay, let's check the recipes for this. And the steam blast furnace can give us this. So we put redstone in it, It gives you molten redstone. Put synthetic oil in it. You get synthetic oil. Soldering alloy dust. You get soldering alloy. What can we make now? What do we need now? Uncooked steel dust gives you steel ingots and crystallized honey. Interesting. All right, so this one is most likely an item stuff. This one makes steel ingots. That's probably what we need. Synthetic oil, that's also something that we need. And yeah, that's why you probably need to make more than one blast furnace. So this one's synthetic oil, and this one is steel ingots. All right, let's go ahead and make some hatches. All right, where are they? Here we go. Bronze item hatch. Make more of these. Can I make more of these? Nope. All right, bronze gears. Okay, let's see. Bronze. More of these. Yeah, put these in here. Jeez. All right, how's this going? Compressor. Okay, here's the curved stuff. Put the rest of it in here. Wait, I'm gonna need half of that. All right. Plates. Give me that. I need more of this. All right, here's an item input hatch. And let's see, where the heck are we gonna put it? I guess we'll put it in here, right? Yeah, we'll put it in here. Okay, now what else? Fluid input hatch because it requires steam. We'll make a tank right there. And here we go, fluid input hatch. And let's see, where is the pipe now? We'll probably route that around here and put it in the back. Okay. All right, it should have something, right? Okay, it has steam. Now let's see. We're gonna need an item input hatch. We already made that one. Let's make the item output. Okay, here we go. I'll put that at the top. Okay, now what else do we need? Should we make an output for liquids? Probably not. We're gonna try the steel first. Okay, steel. And then, where is that uncooked steel? Here we go. Uncooked steel dust. How do you make that? You need iron dust and you need coke dust. So you can put that through the mixer if you want to. With 7 iron dust and 2 coke dust. Well, we're already using this mixer for something else, so we're gonna have to do that manually. How is the output hatch right now? What is this? Let's see, 495 millibuckets. We got 10 bronze rods out of that. So what about this? Okay, it gave us 3 of the coke dust. Is it out of coal already? Okay. Coal. Coal, we got a stack of that. And, oh, here we go. Here's the coal. Then let's see, fluid input, item input. We'll put that in here. And we'll let that cook. Okay. All right, now that we have the coke dust, we're going to need some iron dust. Let's see, we got 10 iron dust. Hooray. Okay, here we go. Iron dust. I don't think that works, does it? What is this? Oh, this is gunpowder. All right, 7 uncooked steel dust. So what we can do with this is we'll press U on that. We'll put it in the steam blast furnace, and it should give us steam ingots. So where's the input hatch? Here we go. Put that right inside here. It'll do its business. Okay, there we go. We have 1 steel ingot. 1. And what can we do with the steel ingot? Let's see. Crafting. Make a whole bunch of steel stuff. What is this? Force field projector. Okay, great. What is this? Okay, great. Okay. Give me something else. Okay, that's railcraft. Let's see, assemblers. I mean, okay. Compressor. You make steel plates, steel rods. Okay. Packers, unpackers. Okay, what can you do with the steel plate? Curved steel plate. Okay, thanks for that. What is this? Blast furnace. Okay. Steam turbine. Okay, that's railcraft stuff. Give me something from modern. You make more forge hammers of all things. Oh, here we go. You can make diodes with silicon plates. Oh, they're steel plates. Okay, great. You make diodes out of it. You make pistons, transistors, more transistors, steel tanks, steel barrels, steel machine casings. Okay, great. So that's useful. That is useful. All right. So after you made all this bronze stuff, you can go ahead and upgrade all these machines and some of the items here and into their electric versions. And let's see what they have to offer. You have the electric blast furnace. You have the electric compressor, cutting machine, furnace, macerator, mixer, packer, quarry, unpacker, water pumps, wire mills, and look at all that. Look at all the electric stuff. So yeah, the next thing that you should be doing is upgrading all these machines into the electric components, or you can stay on board. You can stay on Steam for all we care. I mean, you can still do that, but of course, I would imagine the electric stuff it's just slightly better, and you may want to go for the quarry as well, and you may want to figure out how to power this stuff as well. So yeah, modern. I'm sure there's some kind of energy generating machine around here somewhere, or maybe we can hook it up to our existing power. You can do that too, I guess. And in order to make this, um, let's see what we have here. I mean, Steam. Maybe you can replace that with Railcraft. Maybe that may or may not be better. I'm not quite sure. I never tried it. But of course, in Railcraft, you do have the coke oven and the blast furnace, and you do have creosote oil, and then you have steam. You know, so yeah. Let's see, furnace. I mean, the iron furnace. Come on, it's no contest really. The macerator. I mean, it can duplicate your ores if you have it in block form. If you want to do that, of course, you have the right mechanism machines. You can probably do the same thing with that. Really, it's just a matter of resources, time, which machines you want to use. For the compressor, I mean, it's easier. I mean, you don't have to use the forge hammer and make these plates. Let's see, what else? Let's see, the water pumps, just replace it with a sink. Just do it. If it works with a sink, then great. If not, well, what you have, really. The mixer, it makes a lot of things. No contest there. Cutting machine, sure. Coke oven, maybe you can replace some railcraft. Who knows? Maybe. I mean, the steam blast furnace, you need steel. I mean, there are more than one way to make steel in this pack, really. You can go for mechanism. You can use the good old ore hammer and the furnace, stuff like that. And hey, there is probably a railcraft version of steel, isn't there? All the ores, okay. Mechanism, okay. Modular force field version, okay. Energized steel, okay. Ah, there we go. Railcraft version of steel. Great, okay. So, yeah, that is beginning modern industrialization. Yeah. So again, a lot of things you can do with it. You can build a quarry. You can upgrade to electric version. You can go far with it, really. I mean, it is similar and inspired by IC2 and Tech after all. So, yeah, it has to do something, right? So, yeah, this has been another episode of All the Mods 10. I've been Fumble Block, and I'll see you next time.